All right, guys. Good evening. Welcome back. I'm sorry. Like I said, you guys will get to see. This is what I struggle most of the time during my live stream. You know, network problem. Seems like my IP is having some kind of issue and all that. But it's okay because I know once you are standing on the truth, sometimes this is what you face. You know. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. 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 Yeah, welcome back. Welcome back. This is what I go through most of the time. Um, but it's okay. My internet always having issues once I go live stream. This is what I go through most of the time. I don't know why. I have very fast internet. Very, very, very fast. Without live stream, I use my internet is super. I use it, I can use it to I use what I use here is 15 megabyte per second. That's what I use. 15 megabyte per second. So I don't know why. Most of the time my internet play when I'm on live stream. But it is okay. Everybody understands Africa. Africa, once you are speaking of the truth, once you are saying the truth, thank you very much, Logan. Thank you. God bless you. Once you are speaking the truth, definitely you'll be attacked in all ramifications. But it's okay. We understand that fact. We are used to it already. You know, we can't relent. We can't stop. Please comment where you're watching from. Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast, please. Share the broadcast. Share the broadcast, please. Water X. Water X. First of all, where are you watching from? Please, may I know where you're watching from? May I know where you're watching from, please? May I know where you're watching from? Where are you watching from? Okay, you are living in America, but you are originally from Kenya. I'm a Nigerian by nationality, but I live in the Gambia. Where's this? It's a beast gamer. Yeah. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please comment where you're watching from, please. Comment where you're watching from. Do me that favor, please. Comment where you're watching me from. Where are you watching from? Where are you watching from, please? Okay. Where are you watching from? I feel deeply bad, deeply sad. Anyway, I don't know what's wrong with my network. I don't know. Once I go on live stream, the network will start playing ping pong, and I don't know why. But I have a very fast network. I'm using 15 megabyte per second. I don't know why it plays. Okay, please share the broadcast. Subscribe to the channel, please. If you're joining me for the first time, subscribe to the channel. Okay, subscribe, and comment where you're watching from. Yakubu, Idris Yakubu, where are you watching from? I see you, baby Alexia from Italy. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you for joining us here, guys. Um, I will never stop speaking of the truth. In fact, they do, the more I speak more. The more they do, the more I speak. We can't stop speaking the truth. Truth, we speak truth to power. That is why we are humans. Okay? Ooh. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't, don't. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. I need us to go to 100 so that I can start. Oh my goodness, this internet is killing me. I swear to God. Mm, 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 mm. Mm. Yes, Seven Sisters Studio. Please, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? Seven Sisters Studio. Please comment where you're watching from. Share the broadcast. Seven Sisters Studio from Sierra Leone. Thank you, my brother from Sierra Leone. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very much for joining. God bless. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. So let me just start. So, like I said, I was talking about Ibrahim Traore and my network started playing. Ibrahim Traore is that man that have done so much for his people, and nobody can deny the fact that he sacrificed a lot to make sure that he put smile on the faces of his people. You know, he's a young man that can even make decision of like telling the French government to say, okay, this is what I want you to give me. Give me certain amount of money. I will hands off so that you guys can take charge of Burkina Faso resources and all that. And he would just disappear with his family and his relatives, either to France or to America or anywhere else. You know, but He chose to stay back without minding even if his life, it will cost his life. He chose to stay back. Okay, I see somebody commented something. This is why I said my comment section is open for opinions and as well for questions, right? We are here to, respond to questions. And this is one of the people that are, this is one of the problem that I have when I come here to speak the truth. I don't know, some people will just come up with some kind of stories. Okay, Clip Slim, he said he didn't do anything. That's okay. He said again, he is losing the country to Boko Haram. That's okay. He said again, you are misinformed. That's okay. Um, Thank you very much, Seven Sisters Studio. Thank you very much. Thank you. Maybe this is the first time of joining us here. Please subscribe to the channel. We're always here every 8:30 p.m. and 9 a.m. Just come here, you will see us. Definitely. I'm always here, to speak the truth. Now, I will respond to this guy. This is one of the guys that have been brainwashed. I don't know where he's watching from. Okay, now let me ask him where he's watching from. If he can allow me, I will bring him here. Okay, Clip Slim. I don't doubt that you are expressing honest opinions. I understand your point. Now, what happened? Do you know? Can I bring you? Can I bring you here? Can I bring you so that you can as well? People can as well hear your voice while you make your opinion clear to people. Because this is not just something you can write. You may not, give us clear details on comment section because I want to understand your point now. Your point that you're trying to say now is that Ibrahim Traore did nothing. He's doing absolutely nothing, and he's losing his country to Boko Haram. That is laughable. That's number one. That is laughable. Now let me educate you. Let me educate you. Do you know that during when French government when the French government president was in Burkina Faso, do you know that the high level of that, I mean, high level of terrorism was going on in Burkina Faso? There was a lot of people who were being killed day in, day out in Burkina Faso. Do you have that idea? Do you have the idea? In fact, not just only Burkina Faso, across the Sahel states, from Mali down to Burkina Faso to Niger Republic to Chad, they experience high level of terrorism in their country. I mean, what I'm telling you is when French government were still in Burkina Faso, I'm not telling you, now. But do you know after, let me just forget about comments. I wish I can just hide comment section so I can focus and tutor this guy because he need to be, this is one of the people that have been brainwashed. Do you see the reason why? One of the reasons why I always put Ibrahim Traore on my background. This is one of the reasons why I choose to use my platform to promote his leadership, sensitize our people, making them to understand that this guy is intentional to, in fact, he's committed to work for his people, right? Do you know that Ibrahim Traore, currently, when French government left Burkina Faso, do you know the amount of terrorists have been killed day in, day out in the northern part of Burkina Faso? Do you have idea? You see where you're getting the whole thing wrong. You don't understand. Do you know why Burkina Faso, Niger Republic, Mali, and what's it called, Chad, is being called Sahel states? Do you know why they are Sahel states? They just name themselves Sahel states. These people are across Sahara. These people are across. They have boundary with Sahara. I don't know if you understand the point. These people, they have boundary with Sahara, and these terrorists that we're talking about here, these terrorists, they are still the Sahel, I mean, they are among the Sahel citizens. Do you understand that? And these terrorists have been terrorizing for a long time. This is one of the reasons why Africom was established. This is one of the reasons why Africom was established in Africa, according to them. I mean, I would say this was opportunity they used to establish Africom because I don't see any positive effect of Africom in Africa. But that's not where I'm going. I want to tutor you right now. I don't know where you're watching from. I don't know if you are black or I don't know if you're African or you are a white supremacist. You're a Westerner. But I want to teach you something. Now, when French government was in Burkina Faso, I want to ask you, when French government was in Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger Republic, and Chad, were they able to end the insurgency in the north, in the Sahel states? That is the question I wanted to ask you now. Answer me. Clip, Slim, please answer me this question. This question is for you now. This live stream is for me and you. I want us to come to a certain point where we can be able to agree and understand ourselves. It's not by quarrel, okay? Okay, now, excuse me. You said they were not able to end the insurgency because it was not their country. Thank you very much. So what was the reason why French government presence was in Burkina Faso and Niger Republic, Mali, Senegal, and Chad? What was the reason why their presence was there? Why were they there? That's the question that I wanted to ask. I want to ask you now. Answer me. Okay, they were there as allies. Now, can you on allies as what? I hope you are getting to on now. I'm getting this. This is becoming interesting. They were allies. Okay, thank you very much. They were allies. God bless you. But now let me ask you a question. Since they were allies to fight insurgency, is it not? They were also allies to render military capacity, military power to Burkina Faso. Is it not? Now, as strong as everybody knows that very well, that France is one of the strongest countries in Europe. Am I lying? France is the strongest, one of the strongest country, if it's not even the strongest country in Europe. Okay, now, do you think that how do you feel, or do you think that France does not have the capacity to end the insurgency in Burkina Faso? They fought and lost French soldiers. How many French soldiers did they lose in that fight? If I may ask, were you there? Now I'm getting to see one of the people that I'm getting to see one of the people that have been brainwashed by the Westerners. Now let me tutor you. Now let me teach you something that you don't know. Now, do you know that during the time of Gaddafi, do you know that during the time of Kwame Nkrumah, do you know during the time of Amilcar Cabral, I'm calling the African heroes, people that fought for Africa, people that wanted one African nation, one borderless Africa, one African currency. That's the people I'm mentioning their names now. Do you know during the time of Gaddafi? Do you know during the time of Kwame Nkrumah? Do you know during the time of Amilcar Cabral? What's his name? Idi Amin of Uganda, right? Do you know those periods? There was nothing like social media. We does not have that social media. We does not, lend our voices. It's when the Westerners go to the media houses and they've been compromised already by them. They will just sell out the news that they want you to hear. They will label those leaders as terrorists, as rebels, or as tyrants and dictators. That is what they do, and that is where somebody like you got the news that you are having in your mind today. I'm pretty sure that you've not been to Burkina Faso for the first time. You've not been there. I mean, am I lying? You've not been to Burkina Faso before. I'm pretty sure about that. But me that I've been in Burkina Faso, I'm telling you, so you should believe me. Now, what the Westerners do is to go to the media houses and on the radio stations, started labeling these leaders as terrorists, as what's it called, as tyrants and dictators. And at the end of the day, those leaders were not tyrants. Gaddafi was not a tyrant. Gaddafi was not a dictator. Kwame Nkrumah was not a dictator. Idi Amin was not a dictator. Thomas Sankara was not a dictator. But do you know why they label them a dictator? Because why? They refused them to invade their country and start exploiting their resources. That is why they were tagged as dictators. And that is why they can be able to go to the media houses and sell out news, fake news, and started labeling them as tyrants and dictators. And we Africans, we bought the news, we agree on what they told us, because we don't have any other source of information apart from what they sell to us. We don't have even a platform to lend our voice to debunk news. We don't have that. We don't have those platforms then. And they will come and tell you that Idi Amin was a cannibal, that he eats human being. They will come and tell you that Gaddafi, suffers Libyans. Gaddafi was one of the best presidents in Africa. If you are honest to yourself, you can agree with me and accept what I'm saying. He said Gaddafi was killed by his own people. My brother, how old are you? Gaddafi was killed by who own people? Are you normal? Gaddafi was killed by Americans. You're telling me Gaddafi was killed by his own people. 2011 September, Gaddafi was killed by American soldiers. They invaded Libya and assassinated Gaddafi in cold blood. How can you say Gaddafi was killed by his own people? Yeah, we agree that some of his citizens were against him. Yes, that is true. But America was the first people that invaded Libya. Not by his own people. Are you kidding me? Okay, you will still tell me that Saddam Hussein was killed by his own people. No, I want us to be honest. Like I said, this my channel here is I preach the gospel of truth. So I want us to be honest to ourselves. Gaddafi was murdered by American soldiers, aided by some Libyans. But you can agree with me, during the time of Gaddafi, Libya was one of the best countries in Africa that you yourself will dream to go. During the time of Gaddafi, you can never see any Libyan anywhere in the world looking for greener pasture. During the time of Gaddafi, if we are being honest to ourselves, let's face the reality and call a spade a spade. During the time of Gaddafi was the best president in Africa. Any country in Africa that will swear that they did not benefit anything from Gaddafi government, that country is lying against Gaddafi. Gaddafi was a president that have his people at heart, a true Pan-Africanist. Gaddafi resisted them from exploiting their resources. Okay, now let me tell you something. You are here talking about Burkina Faso. Do you know that this Canadian mining company that was in Burkina Faso before Ibrahim Traore emerged, there was a Canadian mining company that was in Burkina Faso, including French mining company. There were two companies from two different countries, Canadian and French. They were in Burkina Faso exploiting Burkina Faso gold. Do you know how many percent Burkina Faso was receiving? Do you know how many percent Burkina Faso was receiving from their resources? I'm not telling you lies. What I'm telling you is fact. If whatever you see that come out from my mouth on my live stream, I'm telling you the gospel truth from the depth of my heart, without mixing word. Burkina Faso received only 20% from their resources. That is what Burkina Faso was receiving. 20% of their resources. And you say that you are here to help them to fight insurgency. How many terrorists did you kill when you were there? You say economic conflict, private investment. What is private investment? You are mentioning private investment. Okay, now let me ask you a question. Since it was private investment and French government was allies to Burkina Faso, when Ibrahim Traore emerged and asked them to leave, why did they refuse to go? Why? Now it's a question for you now to answer me. Why did they refuse to go when Ibrahim Traore asked them to go? It's just like you, for instance, now you are giving me money, you are giving me breakfast or giving me lunch every day. And one day I came up and tell you, okay, stop giving me, save your money. What will you do? You will be happy that at least I can feed myself. Then you go. But you said you came to your allies to Burkina Faso and they asked you to go. You refused to go and you got upset and started trying to assassinate the guy. I don't know if you're awake. I don't know if you're really awake. This one, Christ King said, oh no, this one is the comment self is not. I'm focusing on somebody that is commenting something reasonable. Klim Slim is commenting something. At least we are chatting. We're chatting. He said they left. Let them fight by themselves. They are fighting by. Okay, now let me ask you something. When French government was in Burkina Faso, they said they were allies. Okay, now there are a lot of things that you don't know. You see, that's why we need to wake up. This platform, we need to start sensitizing our people for them to wake up. Now, French government, for you know very well that Burkina Faso was being colonized by French people, right? Okay. At the end of the day, they said there was independence, and in 1960 there was independence in Burkina Faso. Okay, after the independence, what are you supposed to do? All the colonial masters should go. Is it not true? All the colonial masters should do what? Go to their country, go back to their country, and allow these people enjoy their freedom. Is it not? Okay, now after the independence, what was French government still doing in Burkina Faso? What were they doing in Senegal, Mali, Niger Republic, Chad, Guinea-Conakry? What were they doing there? Since they know that these people have their freedom anymore, they have their freedom now. What were they doing in those countries? They were there because they were still colonized underground. They were still being, those countries were still being colonized. Even as I'm talking to you, Nigeria as my country were being colonized by British. Nigeria is still under colonization. We're still being colonized till now as I'm speaking to you. Because before our president would do anything, they will have to go and take permission from British government before they can do anything. So this is what French was doing in Burkina Faso. They were exploiting Burkina Faso resources, connive with these Canadian mining companies, exploiting Burkina Faso resources. You can agree with me that Burkina Faso is the fourth largest gold producing country in Africa, and Burkina Faso cannot boast of 3,000 kilometer paved road. Burkina Faso cannot boast of 3,000 kilometer paved road after 30 years of French government claim to be allies of Burkina Faso. They could not develop at least 3,000 kilometer paved road. You could not build even ordinary world-class or one single world-class hospital. At least give them constant electricity. Give them good pipe-borne water. And you say you are allies. You are giving them 20% of your resources. This is what Idi Amin was talking about. Idi Amin said that the reason why they don't like him is because he asked them to go. You guys should go. I can't be in my country and you come and meet me in my country and be taking my resources and giving me percentage. I will not take it. That is how they started selling news. Like I said, you see, the most corrupt institution in Africa here is the journalists, is the media houses. They have been compromised. They are easy to be compromised by the West. They will start selling news to you. I thank God for social media. Where we have social media today, we can use social media to debunk news, debunk fake news. If not the power of social media, by now French would have invaded Burkina Faso. Yes, that was what they were planning, conniving with Ouattara of Ivory Coast to invade Burkina Faso and assassinate Ibrahim Traore. But because of the protests that we had all over the world, our brothers in South and North America protested. We in Africa here, we protested. We said, no, Ibrahim Traore is not a dictator. You can't tag him a dictator. And at the end of the day, they could not stand the heat. Michael Langley had to resign from Africom. So that is the power of social media. That is what we have in 21st century that we are proud of. There's no more selling lies to us. But those days, you don't even have access to information. You can't even lend your voice when you want to. If you go to the radio station and tell them that you want to, lend, they will tell you, they will filter your words before they will help you they will bring you to the radio station. They will tell you things you have to say. They were being manipulated. But since we have social media, we have been using our social media to lend our voices, and it's going far. That is why they could not invade Burkina Faso, because they saw that everybody knows the truth now. They don't like Africa. Once you are a good leader that have good intention for your country, for Africa, you become a suspect to them. You become a target to them. That is why we lost Ibrahim. That is why we lost Thomas Sankara in cold blood. That is why we lost Amika Cabral. That is why we lost Kwame Nkrumah. That is why we lost Lumumba. That is why we lost Gaddafi. That is why we lost Idi Amin. All other leaders that you are seeing today that are bowing for Westerners, they are puppets. They can't talk. They can't talk. So I don't know why. This one said, okay, why are you mad? This one is just talking. This one, I don't even understand what you're talking about. So what I want to understand what you are trying to say now. Slim, sip slim, please. Explain to me what you're trying to insinuate now. Are you trying to tell me that Ibrahim Traore is a dictator? Is that your point? Please Come clear. Let me get to understand you very well. And you explain to me what you understand as dictatorship. Please. Are you trying to tell me that Ibrahim Traore is a dictator? Okay, he's a coup leader. Now let me explain something to you. See, Africa have suffered a lot. I don't know if you get to understand that point. Africans, we have suffered a lot. See, there is a way you will push somebody. You push somebody to the wall. The person will definitely have to react. This is the condition that Ibrahim Traore found in Burkina Faso, which Nigerians now, as I'm talking to you, this is what Nigerians have found in Nigeria. Nigerians are being pushed to the wall. The same way every other African nation in Africa here has pushed their citizens to the wall. So if you are being pushed to the wall, will you not react? No, I understand. For me, I'm not in support of coup in any form. I can never be in support of coup, but I will always stand for the truth, the honest truth. I'm not in support of coup in any way, in any form, but I'm in support of truth. Listen, let me tell you something. If you are saying that, okay, now let me ask you. You're talking about coup. Let me ask you something. Can I mention the countries in Africa the leaders in Africa that clinch to power through coup, and they are still there till now? They clinch to power till now, and no single positive effect of their leadership in their countries. A lot of them. Museveni of Uganda is number one. A lot of them. Now let me tell you something. Do you know what is a tyrant or a tyranny or tyranny in general? Tyranny is somebody that, like for instance, when you come to a country that is being led by a tyrant, there will be media blackout. That's number one. There will be media blackout. That's number one. Number two, there will be no journalists will be manipulated. I mean, like will be control, be under control. You can't just publish anything that you want anytime, anyhow. That's number two. Number three, that people will be subjected to abject poverty and beating and molesting and the inhuman condition. That is what they call tyrant and tyranny. Now, in all these things now we are talking about now, Burkina Faso people, Burkina Faso, they've never complained any day, any time. There's never been any complaint any day. They love their president, as we're talking about now. Now that we're talking, they love their president. Ibrahim Traore is that leader that came to power and met nothing on the table. He met nothing. He made no single money. What he met was just the mining site. And he paid, and how he got money to pay them, or because he's never taken loan anywhere. He paid them off. Those Canadian companies, he paid them off and took back his mining company, his mining sites. When he took back the mining site, what did he do? What was the excuse? These mining companies were complaining. They say Burkina Faso do not have the machines, the equipment to mine. That is why they are using their own equipment and be giving them 20%. A whole country. What can that country do with 20% of their resources? That 20% cannot even pay civil servant salary. Talk less of to do other things. That's why Burkina Faso cannot boast of 3,000 kilometer paved road after 30 years. So right now, he took over his country and then took back the mining site and purchased the equipment by himself. And his people started mining by themselves. That is what is paining French government till now. That Burkina Faso is waking up. Go to my video, you will watch, you will see where I posted it. I made a video of I don't know if I have Ghanaians here. I don't know. Do I have Ghanaians on my live stream? Please, if you're a Ghanaian, please let me know. If you're a Ghanaian, let me know. He went and purchased over 1,000 construction equipment. Over 1,000 construction equipment. You can agree with me how much a grader will cost, how much a compactor will cost, how much a bulldozer will cost, how much a truck will cost, brand new. He purchased over 1,000 equipment. Where did he get the money from? I mean, somebody that you are referring as a tyrant or a dictator. You are calling him a dictator. In Burkina Faso today, TikTok is working, Facebook is working, Instagram is working, YouTube is working. In fact, for a matter of fact, there are a lot of YouTubers that have gone to Burkina Faso to confirm what they had, if it is true. And they went there and they confirmed that it is true. Ghanaians here knows Wodemaya. Wodemaya is a popular YouTuber in Africa. Go to his page and listen to him. I'm not just coming here to come and tell you cock and bull stories. What I'm telling you is fact. Wodemaya have gone to Burkina Faso and he made a video. Tayo Aina, a Nigerian YouTuber, a popular YouTuber, I've also gone to Burkina Faso. He made a video and he confirmed everything that you see on social media. It is true. The guy is working. Where did he get the money from? That is the money that he's getting from the resources that just only within the space of 2 years, Ibrahim Traore have delivered 5,000 kilometer paved road. Something that the French government that you are talking about could not even give to Burkina Faso for the past 30 years. Their presidents have been in Burkina Faso. They could not give Burkina Faso at least more than 3,000 kilometer paved road. That is why when you get to Ouagadougou today, everywhere, before when I went to Ouagadougou last, there's no road. There's no single good road. But today, if you go to Ouagadougou today, what you see is the guy is building road and bridge. He's building road and bridges. If you went to Burkina Faso 5 years ago, if you go there today, you may not even recognize Ouagadougou. The guy is working 24/7. He purchased over 1,000 equipment, construction equipment. Asked all the foreign contractors to leave his country because they were not working. When you give them job of 3 kilometer paved road, it take them like 2 years before they can deliver 2-kilometer road. He said, "You guys should go. Let me take charge of my country's road construction." He went and purchased over 1,000 equipment. Those equipment landed in Ghana port. They landed in Ghana because Burkina Faso do not have a port, seaport. But they took those equipment by road from Ghana down to Burkina Faso, which everybody saw it. Everybody saw it. That's what got people started saying, where did this guy get money to do all this? Burkina Faso, as I'm speaking to you now, is under construction. The guy is scattering everywhere, building, renovating, reconstructing government buildings in Ouagadougou, doing other things. And you are here to tell me that Burkina Faso is losing their country to terrorists. There are some videos I cannot post here. There are some certain videos I cannot post here that will go against the community guideline. Do you know how many terrorists that were being killed last week in Burkina Faso, in the northern part of Burkina Faso? Over 500 with their motorbikes. I can't show them here. I cannot show them here. So be mindful when you listen to news, because most of the media houses in Africa have been compromised against Ibrahim Traore to sell lies. That is why we stand here to defend him. That is why we stand here to promote his leadership, because he's doing well. When someone is doing well, he's doing well. We wait until when he starts going against. So let's stop listening to. The other day I was watching Arise TV, and I saw a journalist was saying that he went to Burkina Faso, that Burkinabés are complaining that things are hard. Those are lies from the pit of hell. Those media houses have been compromised. They just want to tarnish the guy's image so that people will start seeing him in another way, so that when they want to invade, nobody will come and say, no, we cannot agree on this one. To the extent Burkinabés are sitting, the youth every evening, they will sit in Ouagadougou junction, every junction in Ouagadougou. If you ask them, they say they are protecting their president. Will you protect somebody that does not treat you fine? It's a simple question. From the interview Tayo Aina made with Burkinabés, their citizens, what they said in Burkina Faso today, there's a high level of construction going on, that in the next 5 years, if you come to Burkina Faso, you will not get to recognize Burkina Faso. Go to Tayo Aina, go and watch. He posted this video last week. I'm not telling you something that I'm not too sure of. We need to start waking up to reality and stop listening to these propagandists, these people that are selling lies, these people that have been compromised by the West against Africa. These Westerners do not want anything good to happen they don't want us to have breathing space, because they know very well that the day Africa will unite and become one, that is the beginning of the end of Westerners. Their economy will crumble. Today, That Europe that you, when you get visa to go to Europe, you start feeling like on top of the world. You start feeling like people are living in Africa, they are no longer human beings. Do you know that after Second World War, Europe was being rebuilt with 70% of African resources? The money, the resources that was used to rebuild Europe after Second World War, 70% came from Africa. I'm not, go and read history. Go and read history. This is not fallacy. I'm not trying to make up stories. Africa is the richest continent on the surface of this earth. Don't look down on Africa. Forget about that. No, I understand the fact that we have bad leaders. That is why, because of our wealth, that is why their eyes are on Africa. That is why you see America eyes in Africa, European eyes in Africa, all of them, their eyes in Africa because of our wealth. Africa is the richest continent on the surface of this earth. We have everything. Every mineral resources that you can think of, Africa has it. Nigeria as a country, Nigeria itself, do you know how many millions of barrels of oil, crude oil, that we produce every month? Now you can talk about Libya. Libya was one of the highest oil producing country in Africa. Then during the time of Gaddafi. But today, where is their oil going to? They assassinated Gaddafi because of their selfish interest. That is why Africom was established in Africa. If I ask you now, I don't know if this guy left already. I don't want him to leave. I want him to be here. What's the name? Sip Slim. Please don't go. I want you to be here because this live stream is for you. What is the essence of establishing Africom in Africa? Africom was established in Africa October 1st, 2007. For what reason? For what reason? The reason they told you that the reason why they established Africom, they told you that they established it to support Africa, to support African military capacity, and to help them to also to help with. I'm going to read it. I'm going to read it out. Sorry, it's okay. But what I'm telling you is this: if you want to believe, you believe. If you don't want to believe, it is your business. But what I'm telling you, we must have to start sensitizing our people, and we must have to understand that we have all it takes. The reason why they are fighting Ibrahim Traore, because he have closed that door. That chapter is closed. No way for them again in Burkina Faso. Even Mali now, the same thing. Mali have asked French to leave, and I think they left already and closed down their embassy. But Niger Republic did the same. Chad did the same. Guinea-Conakry did the same. Senegal now did the same. Somebody asked me what is Africom. Wait, let me come. I'm coming. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Because it's not something I would, if I explain it without reading it out, it seems like, wait, I'm coming. Okay. We have all it takes to make Africa great. That is why they can never leave Africa. They cannot. They know very well that the day Africans wake up, that is the end of the West. The day Africa decide to unite together, have one military capacity, have one currency, have one borderless Africa, that is their end. Because once we decide to unite, our resources will be for us, and we will manage our resources by ourselves. Trust me. Trust me. I'm coming. Somebody asked me, what is Africom? Okay. This is my brother. What's his name? Yeah, too much division. We are already suffering in division. Tribalism, sentiment, and religion is the one thing that is dividing Africa for real. Okay. Somebody asked me, what is Africom? Okay, now let me read out what is Africom. Africom stands for United States Africa Command. That is what they said. Okay. It is one of the 11 unified combatant commands of the United States Department of Defense, DOD. And his function is to coordinate U.S. military operation, partnership, and security operation in Africa. That is what they said. Now, they say their main functions. Let me read it out for you to understand that these people are playing games with Africa. Until the day we wake up to reclaim our continent from these people, then we will get to understand that these people, they only come here for their own selfish interest. Like we have already seen it. We saw it played out in Burkina Faso. Since Burkina Faso asked them to leave, that is when they become mad. They started acting like victims. Okay, now listen. The main function of Africom in Africa, number one, is a counter-terrorism. He said to counter terrorism, support African countries to fight terrorist group like Boko Haram, Al-Shabaab, ISIS in Africa, etc. Provide training, intelligence, and equipment to African military force. Now, let me ask you something. This institution was created in 2007, October 1st. Now, when did you start hearing about Boko Haram in Nigeria? For me, I started hearing about Boko Haram as of this period, this 2007. I think that was even Yaradua. When did Yaradua died? Even before Yaradua died, we've not been hearing Boko Haram. It was Goodluck Jonathan period we started hearing Boko Haram. So that means immediately this institution was created in Africa. That's when Boko Haram erupted in Africa. Okay, now let me ask you. They said they are here to help Africa, support Africa to counter terrorism, right? Do you think that America that created this Africom, do you think that America does not have the capacity to end this insurgency? It's a very question. I wish this guy can be here. I don't want him to go. I want him to be here because he need to answer a lot of questions. Do you think America does not have the capacity, since they are in Africa, to support Africa to counter terrorism? Do you think they don't have the capacity to end insurgency in Africa? I mean, across Sahel states, from the northern part of Nigeria down to Senegal. Do you think they don't have the capacity to stop Boko Haram and all the rest? They have the capacity, but they cannot. They cannot, because it's for their own benefit. That is number one. Number two, they said military partnership and training. Military partnership and training. Do you see how they act like spy? They don't want you to develop on your own. They don't want you to develop on your own. They come low key in the name of partnering with you, your military, to train you and all that. Leave us to do our thing by ourselves. That is why we cannot own any ballistic missile sites in Africa. It's not possible. We can't protect ourselves. They can never let that happen. That is number two. Number three, they say humanitarian support. I've not seen that. I don't know where the humanitarian support goes to, but I've never, since I was born till now, I've never seen any humanitarian support from America. I've not. UN was not the one responsible. It was America. You don't listen. Let me read out. They said Africom stands for United States Africa Command. United States Africa Command. It is one of the 11 unified combatant command of the United States Department of Defense, that's DOD. And its function is to coordinate U.S. military operation, partnership, and security operation in Africa. It was created by America, not by UN. UN have no hand in Africom. Now, for you to see how America invade countries, trying to take charge and control or other countries and forget about their own. Now, number 4, it says protect U.S. interest in Africa, safeguard U.S. embassies, citizens, and investment in Africa. This is the main primary purpose of creating Africom. This counter-terrorism, this humanitarian, this, that, those things are fallacy, those things are lies from the pit of hell. This is the main reason Africom was being created in Africa, to protect U.S. interest in Africa, safeguard U.S. embassies. Embassies that you have, these embassies in my country, and you are the one exploiting my resources But when I come to your embassy to request for visa to go to your country, you ask me to pay visa fee and ask me to bring certain documents. If I bring those documents and bring my visa fee, you will reject me the visa. Okay, return my visa fee. You will not return my visa fee. You will still eat my visa fee and still reject me visa. Is there any other exploitation that is more than that? Weak act of wickedness, pure act of wickedness, act of stealing. Do you understand? Do you understand? So now I'm telling you, this number 4. This number 4 here is the main primary purpose of establishing Africom in Africa. Africom was established to protect U.S. interest in Africa. Africom was established in Africa to protect U.S. interest. We can depend on ourselves. We don't, in fact, the truth of the matter is, let me tell you the truth of the matter. Pure fact. Believe me, we can protect ourselves. We can. Without the help of America, without the help of European Union, without the help of UN, we can protect ourselves and still live better. If we take charge of our resources, the day we take charge of our resources, we can protect ourselves. We can live better. Within the space of 2 years, go to Burkina Faso and see the kind of magnificent work Ibrahim Traore is doing in Burkina Faso. Where did he get the money from? Because he took charge of his resources. He took charge. And I keep asking, this one asked, is why they go cry to Russia. Cry to Russia. How? Ibrahim Traore did not go to Russia to cry to Russia. Let me correct this impression. I must have to correct this impression. Ibrahim Traore did not go to Russia to seek for Russia. Yeah, he went. If you say he went to Russia to seek for Russia help, it's because Russia is the big brother, and they have more military capacity. So knowing fully well that he has enemy, and he has been surrounded by enemies. But what people were saying that he gave Russia some of part of their resources, it is a lie. They only went to Russia with his entourage and tell Putin that, now look at the situation we are in my country. What we need is you give us what you have. We need it. Do you understand? So if anybody is telling you anything, it's lying to you. We can control our resources by ourselves. We can. You can imagine a country like Nigeria that has everything. We have all the mineral resources that you can think of, but we cannot even boast of 24 hours electricity. 24 hours electricity we cannot boast in Nigeria. We cannot boast of constant, electricity, good pipe-borne water. Good pipe-borne water. I mean, pipe-borne water. Look at this small country that I live here. This small country here, if you buy a land in here, you don't need to sink borehole before you build house. All you do is you take your land document, go to NAWEC. NAWEC will come and check your land and then check where the pipe pass, and then tell you that they will come back to time to bring your meter and to come and install water, connect water to your land so that you can start building. You don't need to sink borehole. That is what it is here. Do you know that this small country that we are living here, you know that this country, we have electricity. We don't have that. You cannot hear sound of generator anywhere in this country. You can never hear the sound of generator. It's not possible. It's not possible you hear the sound of generator here. Where will you? Where? We have electricity. There is light. There is light everywhere. I mean, this small country that survived by tax, that does not have no single mineral resources. We have 24 hours electricity. Do you know that here, where I'm living now, do you know that I can just wake up from my house and leave the house by 2 a.m. and go to wherever I want to go, and come back to my house again and go to bed and sleep, and nothing will happen to me. That is the security that we have here, and that is what we're asking for in Nigeria, where you can easily travel from Lagos to Ibadan without being kidnapped on the road. That is what we're asking for. In Nigeria today, in the night, at night, you cannot sleep. The sound of generator, every corner. How can a country stand without the proper, constant electricity? How can that country stand? How can that country stand without electricity? Electricity is number one step to development. Electricity and good access road is number one step to development. Once you have electricity, once you have constant electricity and good access road, you have development. Those are basic amenities that we need that could have been provided to us. Look at Lagos State. I've said it time with that number. I said it in the morning here. Lagos State as a state in Nigeria is one of the states, is just one of the states in Nigeria. Lagos, out of 36 states and capital, that's 37. Lagos State is just one state. Population of 24 million in population, Lagos State. Will you agree with me that Lagos State generates revenue and Lagos State is richer than Spain as a country? Don't doubt me. I'm telling you gospel truth, fact. Lagos State is richer than Spain as a country. But have you been to Spain before? There's every single road is paved, even in the bush. It's paved road. But in Nigeria, all you see is tikom, wakom, gallop every corner in Lagos. When it rains now, when a single drop of rain drop, you can't even go to island. You can't go to Lekki or Ikoyi. Your house will be swallowed by water, by water. No proper drainage. At night, you hear generator. They call it "I pass my neighbor." You can't give us constant electricity. You can't give us good access road. You can't give us good pipe-borne water. You can't even give us at least a good medical facility where if we are sick, we go to hospital and get treated. In Nigeria today, when you have accident and be unconscious, if they take you to the hospital, they can't treat you. They will tell you to deposit certain amount of money before you can be treated. They don't care if you are dying. That is not their business. All they care is that money that you have to deposit. That is the state of Nigeria. And you are telling me not to talk? We will talk. Because my channel is gospel of truth that we preach. We don't know how to massage politicians here. There. We tell you how it is. Apart from corruption in Africa, Africa is wealthy. Africa is a wealthy continent. Africa is a wealthy continent. That there's no reason why any African child should go to bed with empty stomach, or African child will be out of school because of school fees. There's no reason. There is no reason why our graduates will graduate from the university and there will be no job. They will be roaming up and down in the morning, carrying files up and down looking for work. At the end of the day, they will end up in hotel work, either hotel porter or hotel front desk. They graduate with BSc. Are we asking too much now? Upon all the money that Nigeria, let me leave other African countries. Nigeria is a very rich country. Upon all the money that we Nigerians have, upon all the money that our resources should be generating for us, we can't even create job opportunity for our youth. And you are crying insecurity. How will there not be insecurity when you left your youth to be roaming up and down, no job? An idle man is the devil's workshop. They will do whatever that is available to make money, to make end meet. Africans are running away from Africa, running to the West. You can't blame them because they are looking for. They want to survive. They want to live. They want to be alive. In Nigeria today, over 200 people will be killed, and government would not do anything. In Nigeria, that is the state of Nigeria. That is how Nigeria has become. And people take it for granted. This is not, it's not joke, it's not funny. This is serious. This is very serious. We can't continue like this. We must have to start spilling up the truth. Say it the way it's supposed to be, without mixing word. Bible says we must know the truth, and the truth shall set us free. Once you start speaking of the truth, God will be by your side. Even when the enemies are against you, God will definitely be by your side. Please subscribe to my channel. Subscribe, please. Though I'll be going off soon. Very soon I'll be going off. In the next 5 minutes, I'll be going off. I'll be telling you guys bye-bye. In the next 5 minutes, I'll be going. I've tried. We need to come together. That's number one. We need to unite together. We need to start loving ourselves. We need to start embracing ourselves. We need to start cherishing ourselves. We need to stop that discrimination. We are all Africans. I mean, we are blood. We are being divided by the colonial masters. Be you from French African speaking country, be you from English African speaking country, come together. We are one. What divided us is colonial masters. We are one body, one blood. Even our brothers in Jamaica, our brothers in Grenada, our brothers in St. Kitts and Nevis, our brothers in St. Lucia, our brothers in Panama, our brothers in South and North America, our African, our Black Americans, Black British, Black Canadians, Black Europeans, you know, we're all Africans. Go and clean yourself now. We're all brothers. We are all one family. What divided us is colonial masters and the slave masters. That is what divided us. That is why today, if you see a Jamaican will behave exactly like an African. A Jamaican will behave exactly like an African. That is something in common that we have together. You understand? This man said, feed your neighbors. Feed your neighbors. Feed your neighbors. It's crazy. A lot of people there are some people I see on my comment section that it's even better for you guys to just to close mouth. Just don't write. If you don't know what to type, please just leave it. This is not we're not here for child's play. I'm not here. Do you want you guys, if you want, I can even lock my comment section. When I'm here for a serious business. I don't like too much. I don't like a distraction, people commenting some kind of thing. People, you'll be writing off point. I've said it time without number. If you have a question, please feel free and ask your questions respectfully. Don't be rude. That's number one. If you have an opinion, bring in your opinion. I'm open. My hands are wide open to receive a new opinion. Look at this one now. He's calling me a slave. I'm a slave. Seriously. Really. I understand, Mr. Charles. Please, he said, feed the neighbor. I understand the fact. I'm not even talking about you. He said, feed the neighbor. It's okay to feed the neighbor. And we are doing our best as well. You understand? He said, feeding a child is not. But let me ask you, Mr. Charles. Since your life, how many African children have you been able to feed? I want to ask you. Very important question. How many African children have you been able to feed? If I may ask. How many African child have you been able to feed? Now, I'm rounding up. Let me give shout out before I go. In the comment section, I'm here in the comment section. Please, if you're joining me here for the first time, comment where you're watching from. Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe. Please do me that favor by subscribing. It's very important. If you subscribe, I'll be very, very, very happy. I will want you to subscribe. I know the reason why I'm telling you to subscribe. Subscribe so that we can get to wider audience. The more we get to wider audience, the more people get to know that we preach the gospel of truth here and nothing but the truth. Do you understand? Share the broadcast. It is always important that we share. Give me thumbs up there. It is not difficult. Just click. Give me like. It's very simple. Do that for me. Encourage me. This thing, what we are doing is a good cause, and we must have to do it. It is very important. We need to start sensitizing our people. Defending the people, that the person that we need to defend. Ibrahim want us now. He need us to be defending him with our platforms. Okay. Let me go to the comment section here so that I can start giving shout out to my people. Please comment where you're watching from. Oh, thank you. It's okay, Mr. Charles. I understand. Thank you very much. I understand your point. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay. Please comment where you're watching from. Please comment where you're watching from. Where you're watching from. I'm about to round up here. I've been here for 1 hour plus, so I'm kind of, my throat is kind of dry already. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Give me a thumbs up there. Give me a thumbs up, please. Please like the broadcast. Share the broadcast as well. Comment where you're watching from. Please comment. It's very important. Mr. Charles from United States of America. Thank you for joining us here. Thank you. Christ the King. Christ is King. Christ is King from Luxembourg. Thank you very much. You are living in a very nice country. Luxembourg is a very beautiful country. Patrick Chanda, one from that, my brother from Zambia. Thank you very much. A sin, ancient Kwabena. I believe this is my brother from Ghana, maybe. Elizabeth, cousin. Thank you very much. Mr. Charles, thank you always. Thank you. Helene Mims, thank you very much. Thank you. Touch Not, thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please comment where you're watching from. I see Alan Ford. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Yes, helping neighbors bring, yeah. Touch Not from London. Thank you very much. My brother from Ghana, Abdul Nafiu Mohammed. Thank you very much for joining us here. Elizabeth Cousin from United States of America. Thank you for joining us here. A sinner, oppressors land, UK. Mohammed, where are you watching me from, please? Where are you watching from? Helene Mims, thank you very much for joining us this evening. Please comment and share the broadcast. And as well, do me a favor by subscribing to the channel. George Chinedu, Mr. Man, I could hear you say Lagos is richer than Spain. And I ask you, do you know the economy of Spain and where it's being derived from? I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm not going to be arguing with you because I don't argue with daft people. I do argue with people that have common sense upstairs. Okay? So I'm not here to argue with you. You can go and make your research. It's as simple as ABCD. And besides, I'm not supposed to be responding to you. You understand? Yeah. If you hear something from me and you want to get the fact, go straight to the go to the Google or go to ChatGPT and make your research. If what I'm saying is true or is lie. Okay? That's period. I'm not here to come and respond to people that have low IQ. Thank you. Christ the King, brother, we just done with black fatigue tour. Traore need to walk and stop talking about. Okay, I see Patrick Lahai. Is it Lahai? Patrick from my brother from Sierra Leone. Thank you very much for joining. I see Say Shakor. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much. Helen Mims. Thank you very much. Said Shakor. Jabi Abdurrahman. Well done, bro. Thank you very much. Jabi Abdurrahman, are you from Guinea? Guinea Conakry? I doubt. No, maybe Guinea Conakry, yes. Jabi Abdurrahman. Sounds like Guinea Conakry. But Guinea Conakry that write English like this. Sunday Otamazi, Sunday Otamazi, Luanda. That was my brother from Luanda. Choma, this thing is cool. I think it's better you go out. I was like, oh, you want to stay here? Or you sit up very well. Sit up very well. See your iPad before you break it. Mohammed, Africa is one. Traore is our leader. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. My brother, listen, let me tell you, I will still answer this guy one more time. as big as Spain. Lagos is far richer than Spain. In fact, let me bust your brain. Do you know that Spain is one of the poorest country in Schengen, in Europe? Spain is one of the poorest country in Europe. If you don't get to understand that, even Italy is richer than Spain. Spain is a poor country. Don't judge a country because they have good infrastructure, they have good access road, and the system is working. We're talking about revenue. How much is Spain generating every year or every month? How much do you think that Spain as a country generates, if not by tax? Do you know how much Lagos State generates? Do you know how much Lagos State as a state generates? And you want to use Spain to compare to Lagos? Go and make your research. Make your research. It's not just coming here to come and be arguing with me and go and flush. See, you listen. For me, I really don't like to correspond to people like you, but I will definitely respond to you because you are daft. You don't know much. You need to be tutored. You don't know much. Go and make your research. If I lie, tomorrow come back here. Come back here in the morning and tell me that I lied. Go and make your research and see if I'm lying or I'm saying the truth. Do you know how much Lagos State generates every month? Do you know? And how much does Spain generate? Spain is more of a tourist country anyway. Spain is more of a tourist country. Do you know that? So don't just because you see, don't be carried away by physical, what you see physical. Well, the beautiful buildings, the beautiful atmosphere, and all that. We're talking about money, making money. And you're here doubting me. What do you know? Your English self, my brother, your English tire me self. You self, I think even ordinary primary, I doubt if you even attended primary school, but you can still be coming to my channel. I'll be teaching you a little bit by bit. You'll be learning from me. I'm your father. I'll be teaching you, okay? Okay. Just choose me, just consider me as your teacher because I know that you need to be sensitized. Your brain is still is not that you have kind of low IQ. You need to be tutored. Okay, so just feel free, be coming to my live channel, my live stream. I'll be teaching you, be learning a lot from me. Okay, there are a lot of things you don't know that I will teach you. Don't be carried away, don't be deceived by where you stay, where you live. Don't be deceived. Okay, I will tutor you, I will teach you what things you don't know. There are a lot of things you don't know that I will teach you. Okay, where do you know? Where do you even know? It's not about living in Europe. The person you are seeing, where do you live? Forget about this. I know our Igbo people, they are like that. So I don't supposed to respond to you, but I would definitely have to because this is not your first time here. And the first day you came here, you gave me a very bad impression. And a second day you gave me a bad impression. Today again you are here, and I choose not to remove you from my channel. I choose to leave you because I consider and see you as somebody that need to be tutored. So I will leave you to be showing your madness and your stupidity on the comment section while I keep teaching you as well. Do you understand? So you can keep coming. You'll be learning from your father. I'm your father. I'm your papa. Okay. You were not raised well. I can insult you because you insulted me first. First of all, your comment is rude. You commented very rude. Okay, your comment was not sitting well with me. So I have to respond to you the way you commented on my channel. By the way, who invited you here? I did not invite you. You came here on your own and you love my channel. That's why you're always here. You are stalking on me. You're stalking on me. You come to my channel because you know this is the time I come on live stream. You come to my channel to come and bully me. Do I look like somebody that you can bully? Now you're trying to play victim. If you come to, let me tell you something. Let me teach you something. If you come to a live stream of somebody's live stream and the person is talking, if you don't understand anything, what you just do is to scroll and move. You don't need to start throwing insults or throwing something, saying things that will provoke the person, making the person feel like what he's doing is wrong. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you for responding to him. This is one of the reasons why when I tell you, when I say that I hate seeing you people, it seems like I'm just kind of hating my own tribe. But this is just the fact. If you're not comfortable with my teaching or my live stream, what you do is you move on. Nobody will beg you to be here. Nobody will beg you to be here. Don't be negative on my comment section. If you're not comfortable, you go. Don't come and attack me. Don't come and attack me with your comments. Thank you, my brother Jabi Abdurrahman. Thank you very much. I don't like people, you see, I don't like people provoking me. Okay. I cannot disrespect any of my subscribers here. And I don't like people disrespecting me. If you want to ask questions or I've said it time without number, the comment section is open. If you have a comment, if you have a question, feel free to ask your question. If you have any opinion, be constructive in your opinion. Don't be rude. Don't be disrespectful. No man is an island. We are here to learn. Okay? I'm not perfect. I can never be perfect. So I stand to be corrected. Choma, go outside. Listen, you are feeling cold here. Now, thank you very much, Mohammed, for answering this idiot. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for answering him. I'm your boss. See, let me tell you something. You are just a slave. You understand? Your boss is trying to teach you, and you fail to listen. That makes you dumb. And that is what shows how dumb you are. So low IQ. You say, I'm a blind man leading. How can I take? You see, this is the problem of Igbo people. This is why you guys are being hated everywhere. Let me come out clear and tell you who you are. This is why we are being hated everywhere. People like you are the ones causing other innocent ones bad, putting our lives in danger everywhere we go. I've said it time without number. See, the problem of Igbo man is an Igbo man everywhere we go. The problem of Igbo man is an Igbo man. Igbo people, you people are, I mean, when are you going to change? When? When are you going to change? When are you going to change? The same character you carry everywhere you go. The problem of Igbo man is an Igbo man. You came to my live stream. You call me blind man, and you are still on my live stream listening to me. So what are you trying to? Since I'm blind, I don't know anything. You knows everything. You are Omini no West. Then why are you here listening to me? If you are not comfortable with my teaching, what you do is you move on. You look for somewhere else to go. Must you have to be here? I cannot listen. You are pushing me to remove you from here. I will not remove you. I will leave you because I know you love this channel, right? So I will leave you to be here and be showing your stupidity, disgracing yourself. Okay? Because your first question was so provocative. Go and read your first questions. First question. Was that how you're supposed to address me? First of all, that's not how you're supposed to address me, and that's not how to put in opinion. If you be at any time, be constructive. Don't be rude. I don't take rudeness, no matter what. I can't take rudeness. Thank you very much, Tony Toshnot. Anyway, I will just leave the guy. I will leave. I will not mind him anyway. He can just continue and be ranting and all that. I know that he loves here. He loves to be here because there are a lot of things that he's learning from here. So there's no point removing him from here. Let him be here. But see, let me tell you, since I started my channel, since I started my live stream, I've never been trolled by anybody. Never. I've never been trolled by anybody. Only Igbo people trolled me. There's one they call Chukwudi. Chukwudi something something. He trolled me. I think that was last week or a few weeks ago. Another one again trolled me, and this one is the third one. And we are the same tribe. We are the same tribe. You see, he cannot win me. There's one thing my brother said. He said, "Brother, you are letting him win you. Go back to teaching." I understand, but sometimes you need to respond to them, because if you do not, it will seems like maybe you are being a coward. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. I don't like somebody. I don't like somebody. I don't like somebody. I don't like being ridiculed by anybody. Right? I don't like being ridiculed. By the way, no man is an island. We stand. Like I always say, I stand to be corrected. Why not? If you want to correct me, please be constructive. I said it from the beginning of my channel, from the beginning of my broadcast. That's the first thing I say. I say, please write your opinion in the comment section. Be constructive. Please don't insult anybody. And secondly, if you have a question, ask your question respectively. Please. That is why we are here. We're here to learn. And by the way, there are a lot of things I've learned here already from the comment section. Why are we hating ourselves like this? Why? Why? It's okay anyway. It's okay. Let me go to the guy is trolling you and you are falling for it. Thank you very much. I'll stop now. Please limit the time you pay in attention. Okay, on the rest of us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very sorry. Guys, I'm very, very sorry. Please ignore some of this low mentality. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Let me just remove the guy. I don't want distraction. Let me remove him. It's okay. He's gone. His message, his comments are gone, and he's gone as well. If I see him again, I'll block him. That's how I'm going to do. So thank you very much, guys. I'm very sorry. I really apologize to you guys, but sometimes I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. Sometimes, these things can get to me. For me, I'm that kind of person. I don't like troll. I don't like being bullied, especially on my own territory. I don't like being bullied. So I'm very sorry, guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lester. Thank you very much, Lester 69, 67. Thank you. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Your encouragement means a lot to me. It's not all about money. I've never requested for money from anybody, and I don't have to. And as well, I'm here. I'm here for us to have chats, discuss more about our continent, and that's all. Thank you. Your words of encouragement is enough for me. In fact, that is one of the reasons why I keep going. I keep, putting more effort. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much. Sula, thank you very much. Thank you. God bless you guys. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. I really appreciate. I still have a lot of nice people on my channel. You guys are super wonderful. Super wonderful. I really appreciate. Thank you very much. You see, I'm kind of emotional person. Things gets to me easily, Like I said, we are here to learn, Once you are a public figure, there are a lot of things a lot of tantrum that will be thrown to you. When they are being thrown, you just have to deal with it. And I'm getting used to it already. Thank you very much, guys. Mr. Patrick Chanda said, "That's good. Let's go. You are welcome. You are the son of our country." Thank you very much, Patrick. Thank you very much. Patrick Lawal said, "You need to let them be okay. Those who don't want to learn." Thank you very much. Thank you, Ijoma Ofonye. He said, "Seeing you for the first time, and I love your spirit. Well done." Thank you very much, my sister. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you've subscribed to the channel. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel, put on notification button, and as well, comment where you're watching from. Please share the broadcast so we can get to wider audience. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you guys. Christ is the King. Europe people support you. Sula said, I'm new here. I never subscribed, but I will subscribe now. Africa appreciate you. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Subscribe. Make sure that you subscribe, please. Subscribe and put on your notification button. Share the broadcast. And as well, let's move on. Okay. I really appreciate you guys. So I will be going off right now because I've spent 1 hour plus here as well, and it's already late at night. Finally, I've done. Thank you. Don't worry. I've done that already. I've done that. So, okay. We'll catch up tomorrow morning by 9 a.m. By 9 a.m., we'll catch up tomorrow morning. Oh, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Please put on your notification button. My spirit is already weak now. So I think I have to go and refuel myself till tomorrow again. A lot of things, Yeah. My brother Uduk, where are you watching from? My brother Uduk, where are you watching from? Welcome back again. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so, so, so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Subscribe to the channel, put on your notification button, share the broadcast. Uh, thank you very much. Touch not. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. My brother Sula said, it is Canadian time or African time. I am watching from Canada. Oh, you're welcome, brother. Please confirm. It's African time. African time. That's my brother from Muyo, Akwa Ibom, Nigeria. Thank you very much for joining us here. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to the channel. Put on your notification button. 9 a.m. African time. Then we will catch ourselves here by 9 a.m. and 8:30 p.m. always in the evening time. You catch ourselves here. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye bye. See you guys.